I'll try to get it from the brand.
Yeah. Now, for your test, it's not like the FBI, girl. You tap. I am not going to start counting time until you have reset and start pouring. It doesn't come out until pouring. Okay? So, first round. This is for test purposes. Remember what I told you yesterday, that we should always pour over fresh ice. That most of the things should be shaken. That has more of 5 ingredients. Know your garnish, know your glassware. Since we have the glassware here, we're gonna use all the glassware that we can. And first one, we have Cape Cod, Madras, Sex on the Beach. Now I'm gonna do Sex on the Beach, Madras, a Cape Cod. And I will start, and I remember every time, do the hardest drink first and build with the more inexpensive ingredient all the way to the top. Okay, so this one, remember, Sex on the Beach, Madras, Cape Cod, right? So we go.
Sorry, I was doing a lot of pouring. Don't worry, I didn't start timing you.
You what?
I didn't start timing you.
Oh. What? God. Look at you. What do you have 2 towels for?
It's sweat fast.
Yeah, I got extra messy, so I grabbed
Yeah,
2 today.
we don't like-
The only day I grabbed 2, I'm getting
First of
man,
all,
I'm getting
she doesn't
shamed
need a
left and
lawyer.
right, man.
First of all.
I object.
Second, and the one conducting this room. Third, it's only one. Okay, so we got Cape, Sex on the Beach, Madras, Cape Cod. So peach nuts on the hand that only you're gonna use once. Vodka in the hand that you're gonna use 3 times. Why? Because you're gonna go. Once you're done, put your bottles back away. Labels facing, and now you have OJ, cran, OJ, cran, OJ, cran, cran. Lime, Cape Cod. That took around what, 15, 18 seconds? Yeah. That's your first round. Pop, pop, pop. Juice, juice, juice. Garnish. Now, you want to be extra fancy in the real world? Take that. A large frog fits here. Or glasses already with ice. And this is where the variations comes. You shake over fresh ice, and then while you're shaking, you can pour. It's up to you. But yeah, most preference in the real world, you will probably have a glass like that with ice waiting, and then you'll do your and it still gives me a nice wash line. So I did it two ways. Either way, it's not wrong or right. You adjust it depending on where you are. And here for test purposes, I will accept you to build and roll with it. Now there's some drinks that you're gonna see later on that not gonna fly. But any questions on this round? And you start setting up again. Time gets reset, and then you look. Tom Collins, Rusty Nail, Martini, up. If I look at it that way and I follow that order, I'm gonna run into some problems. Why? Because on these recipes, on every set that you get of drinks, you gotta find what is called the common denominator. What ties all these drinks together? First round, what was the common denominator?
The vodka.
And what?
And the
Cranberry.
And cranberry. Yeah. That was, all of them had that combination of juice. Second round, what is our common denominator? Gin. Because 2 out of the 3 drinks are made with gin. So we're gonna isolate Rusty Nail. You got Tom Collins, and then you have your martini. So martini's being made here and it's being stirred. You don't shake martinis, you don't shake Manhattans. This one is you can just build. Now you can choose of putting another glass here, and then while you stir, you shake your Tom Collins, and this has ice. You can do it that way, or you can use to build your Tom Collins here while you start to stir. But I'm gonna start it like this. Start off with, for your Rusty Nail, keep it like that. Now you can do this way, right? And then you can go gin, okay? So in this one you can go gin, vermouth, right? Martini, Tom Collins, the ice, and as you start stirring, you can put soda, right? You can garnish because you learn how to do it with 2 hands, right? And then you can grab your scotch. You're done with that. That gets dumped. Grab your drambuie. This hand. You got your julep. Now you're pouring. Turn. And that's your second round. Tom Collins, Martini up, Rusty Nail. Now, you can do this as an alternative, and you can start this round and go ice, then your Rusty Nail, then your soda water, and then you can go sour. Now you have your Collins Martini. Soda. Garnish. Olive. Scotch. Drambuie. And that's your second round. Either way, you know. Now, does it look better and will it taste better if you shook that and you stir it like I did the second time? Yeah, like it's gonna taste better. It's gonna look better. They came out even looking better. But the other one technique also is acceptable. You know, it's just like this is what's be more presentable when you are out there. Any questions for this round? And if you find another way to do it, another sequence, try it. You know, that's why you're gonna be practicing, you know, but at least you get the idea. So you got two kamikaze shooters. So we got small rock, and an AMF. So for this one, they both get shaken, right? So we're gonna have black kamikaze, red AMF. So for this one, your grass fresh ice, and you got kamikaze, vodka triple sec, right? And then vodka for your AMF. Gin and rum. Tequila Blue Curacao. Tequila. Now we got what? Sour? Sour. Kamikaze, right? Boom. We say black, kamikaze, red, AMF. Kamikaze. I have to put your and your AMF. Any questions on this one? Okay. Next we have Brandy Alexander Up, White Russian, Vodka Tonic. What is the common denominator here?
Are you?
Vodka. So we have Brandy Alexander Up. We have Vodka tonic, White Russian. Right? So, we start off glassware, ice and soda, vodka tonic, White Russian. So, what did we say? We start building what?
Cheapest ingredient.
But cheapest ingredient, but also your hardest drink to make, right? So you're gonna grab brandy, creme de cacao, cream. That's done. Now we got vodka, Kahlua, vodka tonic, cream, tonic, now we shake. As we shake, garnish. Nutmeg. Sprinkle on top. Done. You saw how that transition. I built it. I made the drink. I just didn't finish it. Went on with the other ones. Grabbed 2 hands and got the flow. And that wasn't even a minute. That was probably 50 to 55 seconds. Like all these rounds, if we take out the explanation aspect and I just kept rolling, it would have been in the range between 30 to 45 seconds each round. Just make sure you use 2 hands and that you know where to go at, okay? And know your glassware, know your garnishes. Okay. Next we got what? Rum runner, the Mai Tai, and a tequila sunrise. So, tequila sunrise, that one is separate because what else has tequila in there? Nothing. Rum runner, Mai Tai, both are rum. So, we have Mai Tai, now we have rum runner, right? For a rum runner, for a Mai Tai. A lot of people will start with the tequila sunrise and then just leave it there to die. No. Now for this one you're gonna grab dark rum and white rum, and you're gonna start first with a rum runner, right? So you go. White rum, dark rum, and then now you started the Mai Tai. Now you got with rum runner, blackberry brandy, creme de banana, Oye and sour. This one has lime, which is Mai Tai. Now we're doing Cointreau, Orgeat, rich simple syrup, Cointreau. Then now we take tequila OJ. Mai Tai in black. Rum runner in red. With the lime, with a mint sprig, and then you put it on like roll it too, like I told you guys. And then you go sit on top. And then now here we have float of grenadine for the tequila sunrise, float of grenadine for the rum runner. Cherry and an orange. A flag, a cherry, an orange, or a cherry is acceptable. Either way, it's fine. But then that's how you got your Mai Tai, original, rum runner, tequila sunrise. I don't care the order that it's in it, that how you make it, as long as I have 3 drinks in front of me that has the ingredients that they call for. And you can use Cointreau instead of orange curacao. Any questions on this round? It seemed like a lot, but it's not really that. It's just coordination, like having your, you know, like I know halfway through it's like, whoa, you could have done that with the other hand. Yeah, but then I will offset my rhythm, and you gotta find your rhythm. That's why I left it at the end. I just had grenadine, garnish, and that's it. Yeah. 2 Cosmopolitan up, and a Manhattan on the rocks. So, we're gonna take Cosmo, Manhattan on the rocks. So, we're gonna take glassware. Anything that goes in this type of glass, we chill. Manhattan on the rocks. And then we go with our Cosmopolitan. And now shake, and as you shake, you can go whiskey, sweet vermouth, bitters, give it a nice stir. Cherry, that one's done. Lemon and lemon. That's it. Still give me the good wash line. And I got all my ingredients, I got all my garnishes, and I got all my glasses. Any questions on this one?
So the two Cosmos that you made on the shaker, you just in your mind you doubled your count because there's two of them.
Yeah.
And you came up with a.
Yeah. You do the same thing for 3, for 4. If you have a bigger shaker, you can fit more. But usually it's gonna give you around 2. A full shaker like that is gonna give you around two cocktails. So if you have 4 drinks of the same one, use 2 tins. And then you can line up 4 and then go, and you have 4. Don't attempt to make 4 in one tin. It's gonna overflow. Yeah. Next up, we got a Lynchburg lemonade, a margarita on the rocks, and a Long Island iced tea. Okay. So I'm shaking 3 cocktails here, right? About this one. So we 3 shaking cocktails. So we have a margarita, right? So you're gonna take the glass, and before anything, you're gonna halfway salt it, iced it, good to go. Lynchburg lemonade, Long Island iced tea. Right? So, you have 2 cocktails that has tequila, 1 cocktail that has whiskey and sour. So the common denominator is that all 3 drinks, they're gonna have sour, right? Lynchburg lemonade, sour mix. Long Island iced tea, sour mix. Margarita, sour mix. So, by default, all these 3 are gonna have that. So, you wanna start with the one that is not gonna leave you like too stranded. Like, so you're gonna go. Leave the Lynchburg lemonade last and use the ones that have tequila first. Margarita, Long Island iced tea. So we're looking at margarita, right? And a Long Island iced tea. Margarita. Long Island. Why? Because it has tequila and triple sec. Once that's done, now you have to do is vodka and sour. So you go sour, sour, sour. Jack and triple sec, you could have rolled your Jack, your triple sec after you have done your Long Island, because this Long Island is in the middle. We're doing margarita's done already. Margarita, I had tequila, triple sec, and I did the sour. We're good to go. Here, I already have the vodka, sour, tequila, right? And triple sec. What am I missing? Gin and rum. Right? That one's done too. All my 3 cocktails are done. I already have the Jack Daniels, I already have the triple sec, and I have my sour here. So now we're just about to shake. And then we got our margarita, our Long Island, splash of Coke, You can do lime, fine. This will eliminate. Splash of Sprite. Lemon. And you got your 3 shaking cocktails. Any questions on this round? Okay.
That one looks like
Huh?
that one looks like enough so far.
Well, it has the one with a couple of steps, but it should be good. Okay. Bacardi cocktail. Up. Red-headed slut. Shooter. Hairy navel. So, we got for our Bacardi cocktail, our red-headed slut, and we can build the hairy navel. You don't have to really shake it. Hairy navel recipe. Vodka,
Orange juice?
OJ, peach nuts. 3 ingredients. So, we're gonna take hairy navel, Bacardi cocktail, and red-headed slut. Okay. Red-headed slut. Jaeger, peach nuts, cranberry. Right? So, we're gonna take Jaeger, peach nuts. Right? And we go berry. Then we do OJ, vodka,
Behind.
grenadine, Bacardi, sour, red-headed black, Bacardi cocktail red,
Behind.
I like to put a cherry on this cocktail. I think it's called for a lime, but a cherry suits it better. So now we have Bacardi cocktail up, red-headed slut, blonde-headed slut, and your hairy navel. Vodka, peach nuts, OJ, out of the way. Red-headed slut. Jaeger, peach nap, Jaeger, peach nap, boom, vodka, boom. Yeah? Any questions on this one? Are you good? Okay. once you see how they're made, they're not that difficult. You know, once you know where everything is, that's why since day one I've said, know your back bar, know your well, know where everything is, because it's easier for you to do that. Next we have classic sidecar up, French connection. Jack and Coke. Okay, so what do we have here as the common denominator? Cognac. Why? Because the classic sidecar up is cognac, Cointreau, lemon juice. French connection, cognac, amaretto. Jack and Coke is Jack and Coke. So get your common denominator first, which is your classic sidecar up and your French connection. So French connection, it's a 2-liquor drink. Sidecar up, you're gonna do a little step after before you pour your cocktail in there. We'll talk about that later. So we got our French connection and a classic sidecar. So we're gonna reach for a cognac and our Cointreau. So we go now we got cognac covered. Amaretto lemon juice. Jack. Coke. As you start to shake, you dump this and then you dip it in sugar. And you have to do this on the test, like you're dipping it in sugar. And now it's a sugar rim ready to get poured. So be careful, don't pour it onto the rim so it doesn't get diluted or dissolved. And you take a lemon twist. And there you have it. Classic sidecar up with a sugar rim, French connection, Jack and Coke. Next one you have, Washington apple, shooter. Apple Tini, up. Black Russian. Okay, so we are gonna shake the martini and shake the shooter. So we have cocktail glass, been chilled. Black Russian, shooter, and our up drink. So, Washington apple, crown, apple, cranberry, right? So we got crown, apple, crown. Oh wait, bye bye. Behind. Nice. Okay, so we do Washington apple. So now we have in one hand the apple pucker crown. This one just needs cranberry. This one needs vodka. A bit of sour, and now we have our shooter and our cocktail. Appletini in black, shooter in red. I went over on the shooter. Piece of apple, but a cherry goes well too on an apple martini. And now you just get Boca Kahlua. And there you go. Something like that happen, you might get penalized maybe 2-3 seconds, but if everything is all right, like, you know, you have to pass 60 or above. 59 or below, you have to retake it. But in order for you to get a 60, you need to spend 20 minutes making the whole thing. I doubt any of you will spend 12 minutes. This is a piece of cake. Like, I just went by it each by each drink, step by step. You have also a map that gives you an other alternative routes to see. You saw me do them. You saw me working on them. So now get back here and start practicing them. If you did your cards, you should be able to separate all those 30 drinks apart, and that will be your study guide for this type of test that is due next week on Friday. Okay? Anybody have questions? No? Okay, then get back here, start practicing.